Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will return soon. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us. Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimate. It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that... I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior... Nice thought. But in the face of something this vast and unknown... Aquila! The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes' Crest. Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes' Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach, if even that place isn't safe. We need to see it with our... But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ephor. We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
We were born in Septimont.
We're counting on you, Honored One.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't laugh. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still... Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. There! The Three Heroes' Crest. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to...
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
My fellow warrior, you came! Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other. Recover.
Never mind that. Didn't I say before? Never underestimate my charm.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we...
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always fallen, but this time, nothing. No blight. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search. We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
What? But... I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth...
The Fraxidos. Always...
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe. It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle.
Warriors! The battle horns sound once again. Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor!
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep.
On you go. Bow before me. Face me.
It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight to the anchor obelisk.
We will stop them.
Praise me. Foe, be my prey. Seek. Causality, overturn. This is
Wave of glory. Honor cannot be sunk. In control.
Finale, rend this slumber.
On you go. Answer my call. Entertain fate in my mark.
Is this just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, they're targeting the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Lead them to me.
Honored. We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
Shadow descends. One with this. Keep it together. Down with the curtain!
How is the situation there?
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector too. Regrouping now.
more tide spawn at the southwest base point!
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh?
They're closing in on the obelisks on ours.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin, and scattered their assault on them.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
If I release this attack, it's testing me. Seeing if I'll trade life.
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show!
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this south.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind. Allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in it. This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together!
I never thought I'd see the great. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shape Septimon now!
I've heard of the Montelli sentry constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close.
Maybe as monstrous as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn! What kind of power is that?
Finale, rend this slumber.
Invincible!
One is the sound. Ha! You will obey.
The moon is full. On you go. Face me. Future. Reshape.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
The tide spawn is still hot.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the Dark Tide, the Tide Spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the Dark Tide? Are you out of your minds?
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you...
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise in...
That grand city you glimpsed within it. It wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rin. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. We must strike at the root. Kill Leviathan. Tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rin.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it.
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the Dark Tide. Even inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it. Augusta, you buried the Waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say... Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you... Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Huh? No! Hold on now!
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
The Tide Spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisk!
We did it, but... what good is that? She just rattles on, does...
The journeying paradise lies within the Dark Tide. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now. There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together. The nature of the Dark Tide and Leviathan.
Rover, you're here.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Renacida. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Thrunodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Thrunodian in Renacida. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect it, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoros infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renacita's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines of Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe. Don't worry, we...
There you go! Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to unleash the fans. In any case, you just focus on...
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an Anchorstone behind, but... how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another Anchorstone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
You'll need this. A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Renacita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Renacita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the Paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the Dark Tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Hong Long. He must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the dark tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
You're here. Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan, the capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. He was tied to the Threnodian in his final moments.
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more of it. Death is a cheap way to pay for... Listen. Every Harbinger of the Dark Tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, death.
I accepted this.
You've already been touched by the Dark Tide.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes...
You've been resisting the Threnodian's corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. You're prepared to...
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's...
The Dark Tide. I'll do what I can. When you're truly prepared to die.
I never act with sacrifice as a given.
One last thing. The magistrate, the people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
Status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring... That Discord Slayer, Galbrenna, was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward. You catch on quickly. I believe you know what to do. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the Dark Tide.
Don't worry. I'll stick with her every step of the way.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you. If you are ready, step forward. May the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
There's actually a whole other world inside the Dark Tide. It kind of feels holy somehow. Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrenna and find her, right? Let me remember. Yeah!
In life, chaos, the hesitant, shall not return.
Is that creepy guy?
Little lamb, your hostility surely you've heard. The dark tide.
Then we'll just go
The Leviathan lurks. This place is molded by... But behold, the dark tide's true Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds, countless souls, caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self, lured by false hope, they stumble. Not yet, I will guide you. Walk with me, you will hear despair scream. We share in it. Her plan is bold, but for now, come, little. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside.
Is that Galbrenna up ahead?
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance.
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps.
Damn it. I was so close. What did you do to get
My power?
It's born with
I know. You're all stronger than me.
Are you mocking?
No, they are stronger than me. In what? Why? Why was I the only?
For those who cannot stomach, fate is never fair. It bestows gifts.
So she is from Septimont. Why? Her resonance ability was bright and...
The curse had she returned untempered, with curse still...
You claim to stand against Leviathan.
The two are not in conflict. And I am a tacit discord. We each take what we need. She, do not be so eager. She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that's once touched by the dark tide.
I was...
Because the dark tide loved you, but you rejected it. You could have risen above us all with your gift.
Honestly, you once told me real strength, the dark tide.
Well said. So take what remains of... You're not completely lost. The dark tide was fated. I always knew. You... I didn't want to admit it before. The fire in your eyes. So live with pride.
Curious creatures, humans. Yet her power was corrupted.
But she's...
She come.
The traces...
Leviathan, the Sentinels, use it. resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. I remember she clawed through monstrosities until she stood. How rare. It shall gnaw upon thee. I
know. The dark tide.
To claim a divinity's power is to
It's already flowing inside of his false frequency. Then I'll
Thy own kind wished for thy survival.
So
to seek a...
Then I'll show you fate.
To wield the dark tide against it.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. Live with
Human flesh remaineth ever. Yet this I shall give one final
You.
You are free to still.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. She carried the same will they did.
Beyond my understanding, her defiance has drawn divine attention. To spare Renacita further calamity, she fled to but she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the dark, but men seldom lit. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster.
So, Galbrenna was
a fiend of ever-burning flame. She borrowed that name and saved many. The dark tide saw.
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguised as Galbrenna, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run, as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me, or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So she became what she is by...
A pact always has a price. Should weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong to crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her.
You'll devour her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. Admit it.
I do not deny it. After centuries. Besides, suffering is a gift. Fate showed her. They gave her a second life. But what I offered, she walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name.
That you must ask her yourself.
You came.
Hope I'm not
too late, not too early. One side each. The Guardian of the Dark Tide, a Mortar. We meet again.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
You can't just try to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself?
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one you take. One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes, it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose?
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Galbrenna. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
Really? I think Abby is a lot cuter. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Kartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan. Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So...
You bear the Dark Tide's...
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency, and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know...
I do. The Dark Tide Discord slave.
When the time comes...
Then I shall leave them.
With the Sentinel's Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood. Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartetia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the Paradise, and finish Leviathan. Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Trenodian by myself. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot. Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop, all I need to know is that when I drain the last drop from my glass, worst case, I stay trapped in the Dark Tide, holding. But
some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kindred. It created them himself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. Slay them all.
Knew you'd say that.
Bang! They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. Behave now. One with the sound.
You will obey.
Shadow descends.
Speak of the devil. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Bang! Hey! Let's settle the score. More bullets for you. Nowhere to hide. One with the sound. Gotcha. Behave now. I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
Rise from hellfire! Bang!
You will obey.
Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Big flames. Bang!
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Shining with hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed by the dark tide. If the journeying paradise reaches our...
Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity without Leviathan's wisdom.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of...
Altogether more believer.
Even with the tapes...
I don't take silence, wretched.
Seems Chimera still commands some...
Coming back here feels like Leviathan was...
here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake... There. Do you see it?
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth. It's a liar, twisting souls and selling a paradise of lies.
This lake.
It's the Styx Lake, a place where all souls meet. Some call it by another name, Main's Deep. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down and reforged.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving food to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls to nostalgic.
This is where Chimera was born.
Do you mean me or us? Born from the fury that courses through the earth, rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest. I've torn through countless souls, rained fire on fields, slept to the wails of 1,000 dying cries. They remember me as the Neon, the name of the Leviathan. Its treachery dragged me into the dark tide and twisted my frequency. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another, torment with us.
Chimera was Leviathan's first Tidespawn, created by fusing the Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still... That vengeance is what broke Leviathan's leash. But now our goals align. These human frequencies, Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them.
We end Leviathan?
Exactly. Look, no. The waters are dark.
Wretched souls. As for you,
Beholder finds no anomaly. Long staff, eyes like burning coals. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont, its made-up characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles.
Whence comes your pride?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine...
was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The Anchor Stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it. Its energy has been reshaped by the Dark Tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation. Gift-wrapped prey.
Satisfy my hunger.
Behave now.
One is the sound. None shall whisper. An unexpected discovery.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The Anchor Stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the Dark Tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the Dark Tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? Grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Oh, yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Prisoner's Scar of Jingzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
You're too late, defender of Guanlong! Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more! All hope will be swept away!
You talk too much. Next. Nothing that won't kill. Behold this blade. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Break like bamboo! Answer my call.
Behold this blade. Interesting.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
Connection was cut off.
The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
Frolova and Scar. Their appearance was too well timed, like they knew our strategy all along. Meanwhile, Christophorov's just biding his time in the shadows. This must be just the beginning. No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference. And everyone there, they didn't even take the potion before it swallowed them.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the Dark Tide.
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite in the boundless embrace of eternal night. Your journey ends here.
The Frax. No wonder the Beholder couldn't reach your frequency. It can't peer. I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create. There's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your real name.
The children have toiled to script this crap. I have slumbered in shadow. You are our honored king. The path of return is barred by the Styx.
You ferried us across only to bar the return. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to...
Balance is not mine to seek.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. What? long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on.
Very well. Gabriela, let us see how far you have come since that day.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. If we push through them, we're almost there. We'll make it.
None shall whisper. No hesitation. Be gone. One with the sound. Dark Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journey in paradise is just ahead.
Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping. Dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers. What with these voices?
I'm sorry.
Abby! To disappear again. This time, for nothing worse. A ruin who stands alone. Enough! It's meaningless.
Welcome, Rover. A pleasure. Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Ovidius's story stirred sorrow and anger in your heart. By now, you must have realized with that truth exposed. A girl, born into a land ravaged by war. Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed... Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffer? Then perhaps it is we.
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes...
Oh, one day, my role too will end. enough. However,
You wrote Ovidius and all of Renacita into a trap. You speak of divinities with disdain. But the moment you took up that...
Certainly. We've invited you before. Unbound by Renacita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone. I know you bear a power not of this world. Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abbey. A Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess... You've never questioned, never paused to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark. Perhaps once Abbey merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. Leviathan has long sought its harbinger. The paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow fired at the cost still. Any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide. As for Cartathea, the divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Yes, hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress. Alas, this interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath, now then, show me. Show me that humanity can rise against the divine. Prove your will is your own. Prove you are worthy to pen your own. But if humanity... Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player, and then, in the blink...
I believe in them, just as they believe in me.
Of course. You've always been the protagonist of our play. But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end Leviathan, is not?
What? So your true target...
A special scene between her and our grand architect must not be. But now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
Indeed. Another stalemate. I know the power you wield. Yet I confess, Galbrena.
Do you count how many gemberries for one with a lifespan like yours? Surely.
You risked all to choose to protect is one thing.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll...
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacet discords. The moment you crossed that threshold, the mortal world ceased to be your home. My offer still stands. Join the Fraxidus. You too have crossed the veil that parts life and death. Among us, you shall find haven and purpose.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me. I am what I choose to be.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. even that of the Threnodian. Should you seek to help, we shall guide mankind toward the future beyond all comprehension.
Sounds like something a hypocrite would say.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
The tacit discords within you are gone. Now, tell me, what remains of you?
I've heard enough of this crap. You hide behind borrowed faces. But me, I've never once doubted who I am. I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. Faced the monsters that lined up to devour me, and fought back without mercy. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. And you think... We're already there, Schwarzloch. This blood... it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now... it's time you pay for your actions! The hunt... begins. Bullseye. May the flames light your way home.
You never cease to surprise.
And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her advantage. Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I was strong. That's how I broke you.
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command, forming a Cetus, the Tidebreaker.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. When disaster strikes, humans unite. A hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorbed the corruption in their frequencies, It will not last.
I know. That
There was a battle near the
left.
There is no...
Then I'll carve... Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flame Wing won't last much longer in the air. The pain raft. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting. Chimera! Tear the space apart! Those ice slaves stay dead forever. I see you.
Sweet, sweet slaughter. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. All set to die? Your divinity is next.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. I'll kick the gates of hell open myself. Almost there. Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swung. Run all you like. Your chance to save her.
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this far.
You think that little flame can burn?
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the tacit discord within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the dark tide even gets a chance.
I tamed them once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of what I'm willing to lose. If saving her means we still have a shot, I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic!
Let's see whose fire burns hotter. Don't...
Everything you have fought to keep.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan destroyed with your... Either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. You would risk everything.
I would. No matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, a fleeting spark, kindled by what awaits now. Roving outland and step onto the deserted...
how much time has passed. No path to take. No way to go. Wait. What's that ahead?
Death is those you cherish, but far more one day.
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. Now, you fear losing what you have has made you weak. Go on, then. Your destination lies just ahead. When the bustling stage quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remain for the final bow. From beginning to end, you've always walked alone. That, Abby's condition, was written into our script long ago. Only one variable slipped past our design. But the moment she gave up, your downfall was written. Hope scattered like ash. Oh, harbinger of the dark tide. No, not well. Fortunately, you always wanted to be the savior.
Shut up, you don't buy his nonsense, do you? In the flesh. This is your mindscape. Leviathan drew it from the deep. Everyone has a mindscape. Some say when I've seen many places, but nothing quite like this. It must mean a lot to you.
But I saw Carlotta.
Leviathan preyed on your deepest. The ones who seem the strongest often fear loss the most. If you let it take hold, you'll never break free. In the end. So, you could say this place hangs between life and death. Your friends are here too, each of them fighting their own demons. But can you feel this?
Yes, it's warm and real.
There. When I hunt, I often travel through the night. The darkness is thick, but faint stars hang above to guide me. But those stars don't shine for me. Long before I even looked up, they'd already been watching over the sky. Leviathan has underestimated human resolve. To me, these great, like, stars destined to burn out. That's why, sometimes, all it takes is the first step. That's enough to light the way for us. I don't know your past, but I do know the future. You being scared of losing someone just means you're human. This isn't where it ends. If you want... But before that, take a look behind you. You've come a long way, changed a lot of lives. Take this spark with you. Take the step through darkness into the light. We will be right behind you.
allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Good people
What
have
better
their
way
wishes
to begin
fulfilled.
than epic
Heroes appear in a time of crisis. Justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeated.
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on
The
shore.
difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can
Like
break
I
a
said, we seize control. Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve
A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls.
The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be afraid.
Power to write our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance.
Even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
You have no role in Renacita's destiny.
You have no reason to carry on this fight. We carry the Dark Tide's memories.
We command both light and shadow. Did you really think you could stand against us alone?
Steel yourself. Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul
Be the spark that lights the night!
Well said. You are not alone, because we are here with you. Where the dark night ends, lies the blazing sun.
Don't worry. It's just as for that grand architect.
She burned her own life force to help you. Her true forte has always been inside her. And as her blazing, I took on some of the cost of her overclocking.
She saved me.
Maybe it wasn't really a gamble this time.
Then slay Leviathan and prove I was right about you.
Finally recognize me, Augusta?
I almost didn't. You've changed a lot. But the warmth in that resonance ability, that I could never forget.
Glad to see we both stay true to who we are. But we can catch up later. For now, how did you all make it here?
Just as we were about to take the potion and enter the Dark Tide, the Fraxidus triggered its surge. Leviathan pulled us into its illusion.
But the echoes swallowed by the Dark Tide protected us. They bought us the time we needed to drink it.
Renesita can sense human frequencies. When we reach out in hope, they answer us with hope.
But even with their help and the potion, we're still far from our goal. We fought through the illusions, but we still need an anchor to open a path to the journeying paradise.
I have an idea. If Leviathan found its anchor of reality to summon the Tidespawn into our world,
We follow suit and find an anchor of hope to find a way out of the world of the Dark Tide.
And who better for that than you, Rover?
Even in the depths of despair, you held on to hope. That unwavering faith makes you worthy of being our anchor of hope.
and the unbreakable tether we share is what led us to you.
The Dark Tide showed us your memories. We know that Kartathea planned her own death to plant humanity into Leviathan.
Her mind is asleep inside Leviathan's anchored body. If we can wake her, our chances of beating the Threnodian will grow. Let Abby rest for now. When the Threnodian falls, use your power to split its essence from the gem, and I'll use my devouring ability to seal it inside me.
So that's the real reason the Frexidus was targeting you.
Yes. But now I've got backup. Neither they nor the Threnodian can stop us. Cristoforo thought his script was flawless, but he missed one thing. Even the faintest spark of hope can ignite a blaze when we stand together.
Defeating the Threnodian is what we all seek. That is what unites us here.
Leviathan twisted our memories and emotions into this fake paradise.
But now, the fate it's forced upon us is ours to shatter.
As long as we hold on to our shared faith and hope,
it's time to break open the gate and burn this. That's the Threnodian's chrysalis, Leviathan's gestation pod. It's expand temporal distortions! Watch out! Gift trap. I thought dividing us would make us easy prey.
Then it thought wrong.
Everyone, pay attention to those cocoons summoning monsters. They are linked to the chrysalis above. Destroying them will weaken the Threnodian's hold.
Copy that.
Craving flames.
Leave them to us.
Well, team's cleared on my side. How's it looking for you?
Mission accomplished, Captain.
Quickly and swiftly.
Child's play. We handled it ages ago, obviously.
Wind rises. Speak of the devil. Rise from hellfire. More bullets for you. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
Careful. The platform is...
Well, she just stabilized. What about the others?
We're good. The light's dragging us.
All right.
Mortals must seek salvation. Mortals must follow a uniform creed. Now, Righteous One, open the gate to ascension.
You are not her. Reveal yourself, Leviathan.
I am the beginning and the end, the first breath and the final sigh. I have ever been Renacita's sole divinity. By my gospel alone didst thou arise, united and reborn. And now thou dare lift thy hand against me. Fleur-de-Lis, once more the crown is thine. Return to my embrace. Now, faithless heretics, kneel and receive thy judgment.
Pray.
Imperator's power is mine to command.
This is Imperator's power of separation.
How can this be?
This vessel carries the frequencies Leviathan split from its body. Every blow we land here wounds Leviathan itself.
Careful! Stop right there!
So long as we stand, we can still bring Cardathia back.
The wicked will face judgment.
I am the beginning.
You are safe with me.
Shall
Your turn, Augusta!
My blade calls!
You can't escape me. By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate!
Scorched to
Big flames. More bullets for you. Let's settle the score. Wind calls. Waves.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by...
Bad timing.
My paradise shall come!
Speak of the devil.
Return!
I come to send you to your grave.
a fresh face.
Timing's everything.
Well, that's unexpected.
Is this supposed to be a mockery?
The wicked. Ah! Ridiculous imitation. Disgraceful.
Gotcha. Behave now.
The Ethel's swordblade. And even my blade. Oh, filthy thief.
handle it.
Thank you, everyone. It worked. I'm back!
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou cast aside thy godhood once more?
I stand here in the name of humanity. If my humanity alone can't sway you, then we will defeat you together.
Thou dare pit mortal will against the divine. Well, behold, the deepest abyss of despair.
People of Renacita, please hear my call. Unite with all your will and hope.
Feeble resistance. The fate of Renacita is mine to decree.
Even the Threnodian's chrysalis turned into a weapon. So you're ready to take a final stand. Ha! Too bad! That won't bring us down!
The light of hope has pierced the dark tide. Leviathan, your doom is inevitable.
My gospel shall resound across the tides for eternity!
Still trying to corrupt us with your whispers. Wait. It's the people of Renacita. They're singing for us.
Even in the depths of despair, the song of hope echoes. Hear it well, Leviathan. This is your requiem.
No matter the suffering, our courage carries us onward. This, the hymn of humanity!
Insolence! My will suffereth no defiance! This is my kingdom!
Every crime you've committed will be answered in full!
Our tomorrow isn't yours to shape.
Awaken from the storm.
No matter how great your power, do not presume to claim our future.
Oh, divinity, we will tear your delusions and drag you down from your hollow throne. In the name of Imperator, be gone!
My power! My strength!
Don't wallow in dreams. Your form is shattering, and your fate is sealed.
This time, fate will float the future we have anchored.
Watch closely, Leviathan! This is the wheel of humanity!
Count me in too, Rover! Let's knock his lights out.
Time to end this once and for all.
Leviathan, prepare for your final reckoning!
Raise the tide, Rover! Such is that blessing.
humanity's hopes!
Abraxas! Why hast thou betrayed us?
It's trying to absorb the dark tide. I'll split the gem from its physical form. Time to finish this.
Paths were never truly opposed. One day, they shall cross again. Remember this. We were once your wastelands. Reigns the land. Within it lies the will of every primus of the Order, from Napoli II to my own resolve and atonement. Let its light banish this final darkness. Renacita will surely know a lasting dawn.
This calamity ends here. For good.
That Primus got what he wanted. He fulfilled the fate he desired for Renacita. The Threnodians' creatures have been defeated. They never broke through our defenses. With the dark tide now receding, it seems that all is resolved. I only played a small part. It was the courage of these warriors that truly held the line. Now that you have returned safely, I'll continue with my mission.
Scar from the Fraxidus. Did he escape again?
Unfortunately, yes. I see you didn't catch the mastermind either.
That Cristoforo got away. But don't worry, I will hunt him down.
That Fraxidus. The calamity has passed, but our city-states are weakened. We must rebuild, recover. We cannot join this hunt.
Survivors deserve more attention than criminals who deserve to die.
Rest assured, we're not forgetting this transgression.
Thank you, heroes of Renacita.
Is that Cartathia's voice? Hey! Cartathia! You're welcome!
I'm back to myself now. Let's meet in Raguna City, righteous.
Defeating Leviathan was just the start of Renacita's new era. There's plenty of cleanup work ahead for everyone.
Each day to come holds more hope than the last.
Septimont will have many matters demanding our attention. Raguna will be no different.
Leave Septimont to us. Raguna's problems, well, they're looking a lot more complicated than ours.
Once everything is settled, will you come home to Septimont City?
I will.
We will meet again, heroes.
Phoebe. Huh? Is everything all right? You looked like you were somewhere else just now.
Oh, I was just thinking how the Blessed Maiden's voice sounded just like the heavenly voice during the Carnival. So, I was wondering about the Sentinel's messages we heard before. Was it? Do you think their advice? Consume healthy food, such as the loris salad. Huh?
This calamity has passed, but now Raguna must face a harsh truth. Primus Fenrico gave his life to stop the Dark Tide, and the Sentinel is gone. For the Ragunesi, what fills their hearts now is likely sorrow and uncertainty. At the same time,
Lady Carlotta, we've finished tallying all our losses. Here's the full report for your review.
Thank you. Secure all salvageable relief supplies first. The remaining personnel should assist the Phasadeas in treating the wounded.
Rosemary has already dispersed the family's medicine in mist form. Thanks to that, treatment has been smoother than expected. The injured will be tended to shortly.
Repairs on the Genesis Nexus are still underway, but some damaged common echoes are already operational again.
Leave the residual dark tide frequencies to me.
All right, crew, come lend a hand.
Pero's got a whole mountain of tools over here. Like this rapid adhesive gun.
If you're having trouble restoring the damaged buildings, Mr. Fulmine and I can help using our fortes.
If Imperator were here, they'd be happy to see this.
Imperator once said, "Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. No longer shall scroll. I've now truly returned."
Blessed me.
Please, just call me Cardathea. Renacita's divinity is no more. Phoebe, your faith in the Sentinel has never wavered. Imperator once led the displaced to these isles. The statue in the city was built in their faith once united us. It was also what drove us to seek liberation. The path of civilization is never fixed. It shifts with what's being demanded at present.
And it's the people of a civilization who decide what they demand.
As it was in the beginning, and ever shall. Everyone has their task.
I want you to have this. Imperator entrusted me with this relic.
Renacita's... Oh, but it's empty.
The future?
I see.
From now on, perhaps So, I'll join in rebuilding Raguna too.
Sign me up.
Disaster recovery in Raguna City is nearly complete. Thank you so much for your help, Rover.
You're welcome. By the way, Phoebe, have you seen Galbrenna?
Miss Galbrenna? When she finished up here, I think I saw her heading to Margarita's restaurant.
Live to hunt. Hello. I'll have one fantastic fizz and freeze gelato. Extra large. Thanks. They say if you mix mint, viscum berries, mastic nuvola, and cream in just the right proportion.
Okay. But how are you feeling with that?
Everything's fine. Chimera's keeping it stable. Though ever since I absorbed that essence, Chimera has...
I said nothing.
Hey, I'm human too, you know. I'm allowed to want good food. Never mind.
Abby, time to dig in. Miss Margarita, one extra large.
Right away. You helped Renesita through its dark. Here you go. Double the skip on the house. Unlimited refills.
Oh, I can't manage this on my own. You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes. So.
Oh. Yeah, their ship should have docked by now.
He's the leader of the ghost towns. Strong. He tried to recruit me, but I mean, they've got quite the network. I got that LEM terminal.
He seems intimidating, but I think he...
If you ever find yourself in the new Federation, you'll probably get to know him better. Live to hunt.
Well now, Rover! Looks the other bloom bearers have already headed back to rest. They burned through every drop.
If it weren't for the Black Shores, we'd have been completely ensnared by...
This is what the Black Shores does!
This might be the first real conversation. It's a shame I'm not able to absorb the Threnodians.
It would throw your power completely out of balance. And really, I couldn't have done...
Still, if you hadn't come to kill...
Honestly, Pulling off a fake assassination in front of two powerful... Luckily, with a clear target, there's always a way to make the shot land.
What? No praise for my performance. Would you like to join us? The Sentinel once said they didn't want the people to mourn their past. We'll be inviting our friends from Septimont too. Then it's settled. But for now, it looks like it's time for goodbyes. At least for now.
The Order will soon elect a new Primus. From now on, Raguna's affairs will no longer be decided by the Order alone. Instead, the Montelli and Phasalia families will help to guide decisions, together with the voice of the people.
We will begin addressing the wrongs the Order has committed. Raguna's future belongs in the hands of its people. It will be led by their shared will.
Our family will also continue expanding Rinasita's overseas trade routes. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again in a distant land.
And should you ever return to Rinasita, know this. You will always be our most honored guest and dearest friend.
Not just us, but these little echoes too. We'll hold this bond close. Always.
If you ever visit any fascinating places, promise you'll tell me all about it. I'll turn your adventures into verse and have them sung across Rinasita.
Rover, remember not to overdo it. Eat when you're supposed to. And don't forget, life is meant to be enjoyed.
To meet and to part is a part of life. So please accept this blessing I offer in my own name. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity, and may love and light guide you on every step of your journey.
This wide, free world has always been your stage. Wherever you go, I believe you'll always shine as its brightest star.
See, Augusta? Told you we'd make it in time. Septimont's mess is mostly sorted now. The Senate can deal with the rest. We don't do rush goodbyes around here. No matter how far, we had to come send you off.
You, my fellow warrior, are someone worth chasing. Yes, we've been chasing victory all along. But with you, it feels like victory itself was itching to catch up. Next time we meet, you'll be even stronger. As will I. I'll be a gladiator who can stand toe-to-toe with you.
Your strength comes from deep in your heart, unshakable and selfless. It shines above Septimont, and reminds everyone what being a hero truly means. Fighting by your side has been an honor. By the eternal blazing sun, your name will be remembered in Septimont forever. This world will never forget what you've done for us, Rover.
And don't go forgetting us either, got it? We're throwing a huge celebration in Septimont for this victory, and the Raganesi will be there too, so you'd better show up.
It's Cetus the Tidebreaker. Are you here to see our captain off too? I remember the moment we met her like it was yesterday.
Maybe it's more than just a farewell. I think the Tidebreaker wants to...
So?
Till we meet again, Rover.
How's everything going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. Tethys is already running a full... However, the gem we've recovered was incomplete. We're still investigating the cause. But look, successfully containing a gem infused with the Threnodian's power? No small feat. It's already a huge step. If the Threnodian is truly bound to civilization, still, even if Renacita, then maybe. But that's all theorizing, best kept to caffeinated.
Well, I'm glad it...
Hey, Rover. She's got real skill. Moves like she's already part of our rhythm. This kind of...
Everyone in the Black Shores has made it their mission to stand against the Lament. I know you're not the type who likes being tied down by titles, but just... This flower marks you as one of us. Whether you join us or not, if you ever run into trouble out there.
I see. Oh, one more thing. My last terminal gave out after I used it too much. Think the Black Shores could lend me a new one?
Sure thing. Now, I better head to the greenhouse.
Thanks. Well then, till next time. Angel. That's my real name.
Angel? Huh. Such a beautiful name. Hold on a sec. You're not planning to jump into the sea, are you? I could get you a boat!
Don't worry about her. Nothing's stopping that one. No storm, and no raging sea.
You do love to make a person wait, don't you? Still breaking me out right under Mingting's nose without setting off a...
Let's just say it wasn't...
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line. But of course, none of it would have worked until Leviathan...
It cost more time than I'd have liked, but everything unfolded exactly.
A trial. Civilization's infancy must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot transcend their limits and overcome their lesser natures will remain imprisoned by their own making. Well, such souls deserve...
No souls deserve salvation. Why even try? This world was born from chaos and exists in disorder. The only winning move is to be worse, wilder. Every noble act of salvation only makes chaos hungrier. You want to destroy to save, but me? I want to save to destroy.
You sound disappointed.
Did I say that? Your stories have always been a treat. screaming crowds. If they cannot overcome the pain, then let them fall straight into the ending eye. Speaking of which, quill bearer who toys with hearts, your sin...
It has already been written. But until I reach it...
Oh, Rover wasn't wrong about you. You really are a cruel, extreme man.
Insanity. Reason. That is why we both seek to change it.
You lost the gem I entrusted to you, Christopher.
Forgive me. But, you see, even the Beyond forged from Leviathan's power couldn't endure. But if you wish to try again...
Tell me.
Not much.
I fulfilled my promise to complete your finale. Let this be...
As you wish. My sincerest gratitude.
If this world truly cannot change, perhaps I'll...
Huh. Who would have thought someone as stubborn? But, Grand Architect, are you really going to let her walk off?
Of all of us, you are the...
Judge! You wound me. I'm far more faithful to my indulgence.
There are still greater matters that demand your attention. All so that our goals in Jinjo and Rinasita have been fulfilled. Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lahai Roy.
Let me be there for every...
Gift wrap thing.
Satisfied.
Quiver into form. Join me in accompaniment. Let your will take form. I feel nothing. If only I was closer.
every read. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
A pivotal moment.
Return.
This ends here. Structural integrity intact. Count out. Break apart. Do you keep up? You must rumble.
Oneness.
Ways rejoicing. The soul never entombed. Dead center. Rock. Flicker into form. This ends here. Connection severed.
You can't escape me. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
Behave now. Lock on.
Ensemble. You ready? It is ready. This man flicker is nothingness. Deconstructed. Structural integrity intact. Turn on. Eye of Unraveling. There's still time before the thread snap. Break apart. Join me in accompaniment. Ways rejoicing. Chant songs of old.
Speak of the devil. I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
Ben, behave now.
Oneness.
More bullets for you.
Dead center. Rock. Flicker into form. Breakpoint locked. The cut's not deep. It hurts. Let your will take form. Prepare a tribute. Begin.
Return.
Thus, you fall. Ways rejoicing. The soul never entombed.
This is my From Septimon! In control.
Flicker a pivotal moment. This ends here. Cutting through the number. Oblivion. Let your will take form.
Unit.
Thus, you fall. You're in my way. Life or death, no alternative. Witness blossoms in wilt.
Fight by stealth tall before the eternal sun! Here! It ends now! Stay behind me.
Where my blade leads,
triumph follows.
Leave it to me. Fruit of luminous energy. Join me, come here. Absolute futility.
oneness.
Cadence, hold. Witness. Blossoms in wind.
Conquest rulers rule. Winners win. One strike is enough. Pathetic struggle. Unmatched. In control.
Where my blade leads,
triumph follows.